What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. And for today's film, something really cool, something I've been looking forward to, and it is dealing with this pond right behind me back here. As you all can see, this mini pond back over here, I have a whole bunch of mollies and platies in there, and I've been looking for them to have babies. I've showed you guys this in my previous videos, that they've had a few babies, but now it is actually finally starting to take off since I put a heater in here, and it's not as cold. We got 1 over there, 2 over there, 3 right there, 4 right there, 5 right there. There's actually a baby tiny one right back over there. I don't know if you guys can even see it, it's so small. There's a whole bunch of other ones. There's a yellow one back over here. You can see him cruising down a little rock. And there's also a ton of different ones over here. But as you can see, we don't have that many mollies and platies in here. It only looks like we have probably 30 big ones and then probably 15 to 20 small ones. So what this means is that I can see the males harassing the females when the females are already pregnant and they can't have any more babies at the time, so they have to wait until they could get fertilized. Once again, what I'm doing today is going to get more females for this pond back over here so that the males can breed with them, because they're trying to overpopulate this little pond back over here. And a fun fact for any of you guys that really want to breed fish, this can actually help all of you guys that are breeding fish. If you have too many males inside of your pond and they're harassing the females, it could actually cause the female fish to not hatch their eggs and actually make them have a miscarriage. This is caused by all the stress that the males are putting onto the females by trying to sex with them. An easy way to prevent this type of event happening inside of your pond is to have 3 times as many females inside of your fish tank or your pond as compared to males. So a 1-to-3 ratio for males to females. And if any of you guys are wondering why I don't have the babies inside of this little net right here, is because this is for an aquarium, and also there's so many babies that are hatched inside of this pond, I would not be able to catch them all. Like, look at this. A ton. You can see it. My favorite ones are the little yellow ones that are down there. There's also a whole bunch of red ones just cruising around the pond too. But finally, the part that you guys have all been waiting for, let's go to the fish store and actually get the mollies and also some more platies. Alright, so we're getting 10 of the assorted platies up there, a few of the Dalmatian mollies, and also some gold dust mollies back up in here. So I do have a whole bunch of guppies in here too. Alright, while she's getting those, we have something really cool in this tank right here. It is a panda gara. Look at that thing. So cool. I've never seen one of those ever in my life. A super cool fish right there. Also got some koi fish in here too. Dragon goby back over there in the corner. We got 10 platies in here. Really cool guys over there. That's what is up in that tank. And then this is a huge balloon molly. That one is massive. We got 14 to 15 female and male mollies and platies. Most of these are platies though. Now we're going to be heading back to my house, putting these guys inside of my pond, acclimating them. You always want to make sure you acclimate your fish to the pond and then set them free into their new home. Alright, so we're going to set these guys inside of the pond. Mostly platies because the platies have more babies usually. And here we go. Set them in there for probably 15 to 20 minutes. Hold up, wait, what time is it? What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 5:52 out here. And it's already getting dark outside. I don't understand why that happens. And in the meantime, since you guys have not seen my arowana in probably a month or so, he is right behind me, right here, and we're gonna feed him. So I got a big thing of krill. What I usually do is just take some, put it in the lid right there. That's probably enough. He usually eats about that much. Come over to the side over here, just dump it right over by the flow so it fills up the tank, and then here he is. He is absolutely massive now. We also do have the plecos there just chilling under there. They did a great job cleaning the tank. Yeah, it's not focusing on the back, it's just focusing on the front where the dirty part is from the water. But there's no algae at all inside this tank anymore, thanks to the little plecos that are down at the bottom. Alright, so I brought out a light so you guys can see these fish go inside of the pond a little bit better. It's gonna be super cool having a lot more platies and mollies inside of the pond. I get to see more and more colors every single time I come out here and feed them, and so do you guys. All right, let me see how I could do this with one hand. Never really tried this before, I don't think. It's harder to contaminate water inside of a pond, so I'm just gonna let the water go in. Oh my gosh. All of them just went in the pond. Literally, none left inside of the bag. All of them are in the pond now. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow and show you guys how many there is in here, because they are all over the place now. It's gonna be so much more fulfilled inside of this pond. There's gonna be so much more colors and so many more fish eating and breeding in here. So now what this means with having all of these new fish inside of the pond is gonna give us so many different opportunities for the offspring. There's gonna be a whole bunch of new colored offspring inside of the pond. And also, other than that, but there's gonna be less females stressed out by the males trying to have offspring with them. But without further ado, let's roll the clip tomorrow when you guys can see all the fish. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the next day of putting the fish in the pond. And as you can see, the pond is a little bit more fulfilled. I can definitely see a few of the mollies and platies that I put in here. Like the blue one, you guys probably can't see it right now because it kind of looks like a minnow. And then also two very, very bright golden orange ones. They almost look like a mix between a gold and a silver. And most of the time they look like they've been hiding underneath the lily pads. I could see some more of the platies and mollies that I put in here, but those are the ones I could definitely tell the most because the coloration is a lot different than the rest of the mollies and platies I do have in this pond. Here are my favorite ones again. The little yellow one. I don't know why. Just the yellow ones get me. Because they're so chubby. There's 3 little yellow ones, and as you can see, there's a few bigger dark red ones. There's actually about 20 of the dark red ones, I think, in here. That is the biggest one, the one that's cruising back over there next to the other mollies and platies. What I usually do right here, just grab a pinch full, put it inside of the pond and wait for them to start munching. Wait for it. We got one of the little babies right there. But these things go off in the mornings. They love eating in the morning and then right as the sun's going down. There's a ton of them. And there's still some that are hiding back over there. Probably because there are a few new ones. But there is some new ones over here, as you can tell. That one right there is a new one. It's like a... I've never seen that before. It's a white with orange in the top, red back fin. It looks absolutely adorable. But there's some new ones. There's a little baby back over there too. And there's also the blue one that I was talking about that looks like a minnow. Spotted. We spotted him. And around the whole entire pond, this one right here is definitely my favorite. I don't know why. The platy right there. The front half is clear and white, and then the back half is red. We actually have 2 of them, except for this one's orange. And now there's a few big reasons why I wanted a pond exactly like this, and that is because back before I even had a YouTube channel, when I used to fish a ton, like every single day after school and also every single weekend, I saw someone's pond that had one almost like this. It was more like the pond I have my goldfish in out back. They had a ton of mollies and platies inside of there, but they only started with 20 or 30 just full red mollies and platies inside of the pond, and they came out with over 100. They just kept breeding and breeding and breeding, and I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to start one. This was a koi pond at first, but I converted it to a molly and guppy pond. I am impressed. I really like this pond. It is something I get to come out here every single day and see them breeding, and also feed them every day, and they come up to the top and greet me. And if you do want to spice it up, it's not too hard either. You could throw some guppies in there. You could also throw some plecos in there, but you have to wait till they get to the size so they can start breeding. I'm gonna go show you guys my guppy breeding pond that's back over here, because you guys have not seen it fully finished. So here it is. We got the sump, which I'm gonna start with back over here. We got a 300 gallon per hour pump right here. Also, we got some bio balls, some plants inside of the bio balls. We got our 300 watt heater in here. Keeps the pond perfectly fine because this is only maybe even 100 gallons. Sorry for the voice crack. But this net right here keeps anything from falling into here. I really need to get something better than that, but we want to make sure nothing gets stuck in front of the outflow, because then it'll make the pond drain out. It's happened to me already 3 times. It's went down to over here, but it hasn't fully drained out. We got our plants a little bit inside of the pond because they need some water. We got these plants all set up with some rocks down there, rocks back there, lights inside of the pond. We got our 3 guppies right here. Look at them. I can't wait to get our secret surprise for this pond. The fish are coming soon. I don't want to show you guys too much on the Guppy pond because that is for another video. And if you guys have not already watched me making it, I actually made that video last, and you guys can go check that out down in the description, or I'll have a little pop-up tag or a little clip thing hanging up here somewhere. Let me know down in the comment section below what color mollies and guppies you guys want me to get for this mini breeding pond back over here. I really want to get some Dalmatian ones and also some really chubby balloon mollies. Let me know if you guys want me to get those down in the comment section below, and make sure to go down below and hit the like button. And this is where I'm going to end it off. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.